Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So I have an exciting book haul for you guys. So I went out today to look at some Halloween stuff, because originally I was gonna just look at a bunch of like Halloween decor at the store and just take pictures and post them on social media and just like see what they have, since stores started putting out Halloween decor very early. Like I honestly wasn't even gonna go decor window shopping until October, but my mom was like, oh well, they started putting out stuff now. So I was like, okay, well, since we're out, we could go ahead and look. And so when I went to Marshall's to see what type of Halloween decor they had, I actually came across like what I feel like is a huge book find, and it's the Word Cloud Classics Horror Collection. Like I saw this, like me and my mom saw this just sitting like at the top shelf near a bunch of like books and journals, and I immediately just like fell in love with this. I was like, I need this. Like I just need this now. So it's basically just a collection of horror stories by horror authors. So we have the Brothers Grimm 101 fairy tales. We have the classic horror tales, Dracula by Bram Stoker, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Other Tales by Washington Irving, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and finally, last but not least, selected works of Edgar Allan Poe, which I love Edgar Allan Poe. He's like my favorite gothic horror author of all time. So I am really excited to even have his book, because a couple years ago I really wanted to buy like a big book collection of like horror books from like horror classic horror authors and gothic authors and whatnot, but I just wasn't able to like have the opportunity and the money to like get it. So I've just just been like on the hunt, and finally I found my own little horror classic collection, and I absolutely love it. Like I wish you guys could actually like see this in person and feel it, because it feels like a vintage book. Like for example, I'll take out the Edgar Allan Poe one. This is what it looks like, but it legit feels like a leather bound vintage book, and I just absolutely love how it feels. I love how it even looks. Look at that. And then on the back, and then best of all is that these edges are sprayed. Now I'm not a big like spray, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan, because I do like how some spray edges look on books, depending on what the book is. So I wouldn't say I'm not a fan, but I'm just not like this has a spray edge, so I really want to get this book, or oh, I really need this book because the spray edges look so beautiful. Like I'm not that type of spray edges fan, or whatever you want to call it, but I absolutely love the spray edges on these. Like look, it's literally like the moon and bats, and it's just like so beautiful when it's put together. But yeah, we can even pull out Frankenstein, and this is what it looks like. And these are legit books. Like I even opened them up and they had it. So I'm really excited to actually getting to like read these, because for example, The Fall of the House of Usher is my favorite Edgar Allan Poe short story, and I've always wanted to like reread it, because I read it the first time back when I was in 6th grade, and that's honestly what got me into Edgar Allan Poe and me being a fan of his works. So I've wanted to like reread that story for the longest. So I had planned on just buying it, because I think on Kindle it's like less than $1. So I had planned on just getting it on my Kindle and just reading it on there, but now I don't have to, because The Fall of the House of Usher and a bunch of other Edgar Allan Poe's works is actually in this book selection. So but yeah, here's Dracula. And then here's just, you know, regular classic horror tales. So I'm not actually sure what's even in here. Ooh, look at that. But yeah, I'm not actually sure what's in here. Okay, so it's a mixture of I guess maybe short stories, because they have Edgar Allan Poe here. They have Bram Stoker, and some other authors that I don't recognize. So, oh, they have H.P. Lovecraft in here. Okay, Charles Dickens. Yeah, so this is definitely just like a bunch of classics. And then last but not least is the Brothers Grimm's fairy tales, which I've heard of Brothers Grimm, and you know, I was a bit intrigued by you know, I've been interested in wanting to read their stories too, so now I could do that. But yeah, I absolutely love this. Like, I even like the box, because even like the box that it comes in, it just looks, you know, really, really nice. But yeah, this was a solid haul. Like this haul was just chef's kiss. But yeah, so I'm really, really excited that I got to get this, and all of this together in total was $65, because it was $60 before, you know, tax and everything, and then after tax it was $65. So yeah, I'm glad that I was able to get this, and I can't wait to display it on my shelf and everything. But yeah, so like this video if you like it, subscribe for more bookish content, follow me on my social medias, and I'll see y'all in the next video.